Hey guys, my name is Jonah, and today I'm going to let you know everything we know so far about the Fortnite event that is happening 4 p.m. Eastern Time today, June 4th, Saturday. I said that all backwards, but there's going to be people controlling the robot and the mech and people and the IO and the 7 being in a war together. So let's get into it. So what we know so far is there's going to be a squad in in like the live event, and squad is going to be playing a key part in the role in the live event because you're going to be like there's every person in the squad is going to be playing one key part, which is the weapons of the mech. And as we know so far, I think it was the one person from the 7 was the one controlling the robot in the last season. Or not the last season, the last live event with the mech. And I'm currently wearing the crew pack skin for the mech. It's like the new updated version of the mech. Because as you know, in the last live event that we saw his arm get ripped off by the monster. And the 7 is basically the people that are trying to go against the 0 point. And as they're trying to go against the 0 point, the IO is trying to fight them and get in a war with them because of how, like, the IO, what they're trying to do is they are trying to fight the 7, and they're trying to control the island, basically, because with the 0 point is the one that controls the storm, and the 7 is trying to free everybody. So and the IO are the people that are responsible for the blimps, they're responsible for the drilling, and they're responsible for taking over, trying to take over the map. So basically, in Collider, they are trying to like take over the island basically, and the 7 are trying to stop them from taking over the island. So they're basically creating a war together, and then this is basically the collision. And the reason I think it's called the collision is because I feel like they are making the collider to go against the 7, and when they're going against the 7, they're gonna shoot. This is just a theory, by the way. They're going to shoot up into the because there's been like mini events kind of in the Fortnite island because of like the collider shooting up a beam, and I showed you that in my last video. So it's shooting up a beam, and I feel like it's aimed towards the moon. As we know, the 7's base is on the moon, and because the 7's base is on the moon, I feel like the collider is trying to shoot down the moon, and because it's called collision, as you know, collision means to collide with something, and I feel like the moon, where the 7 is based, I feel like the moon is going to crash down, collide into the Fortnite map, and that's basically gonna create our new map for the next season. So that's just a theory, by the way. And so we know that one person's going to be controlling the because we have a picture. There's evidence that it seems to be there's different parts of the robot that the squad. There's a squad that's going to be in the event. there's different pictures of where the squad is going to be, like playing at in the event. So I don't know what that guy was doing, but there's different parts that the squad is going to be playing in, and one part there looks like to be a missile. The other part there looks like to be like a guided part of the missile that kind of attacks the whatever they're trying to attack, and then the next part looks like it would be like a drill, some sort of drill to do who knows what. And the 7 are basically people like the 7, or yeah, the people. The 7 are like the Rock, which is Foundation, or the Scientist, or it feels like, so like we saw in I think chapter 2 season 5, Geno and the sisters are some of the people in the 7, and we know this because they are the ones that control the rocket. And I think like the first live event, I forgot, I think that was like season 2 or something. In the first live event, the rockets that tried to attack tilted towers. So, and they're responsible for trying to take down the IO, and the 7, or no, the IO are basically the henchmen, or not the henchmen, the like IO people, I forgot what they're called, but they control Command Cavern, and there's also people like Sloan, Dr. Sloan, which is like the general of the IO, and her like big boss henchman kind of person is the, I think it's the gunner or gooner, I forgot, don't mind me if I mess this up, but that's like her big henchman person, and I feel like he's going to be controlling the robot, so or not controlling the robot, controlling like the monster during the event. And tune in to my video at the end of, or at 4 p.m. I'm going to stream, or not stream, I'm going to put out a video of this event. Dang, that kid's going, like, what? How did I do that? I didn't even know that was possible. Anyways, they're going to, that's kind of the big collision event. That's just a theory, by the way. It's just a theory on how they're gonna do everything. They also wear spacesuits, and that's because, of course, as we know, they're in the moon. Their base is based off into the moon. And the Paradigm was the person who was operating the robot in the other event, and the robot that is currently being built was built on the moon, because their base was on the moon. So, so yeah, their base is basically on the moon, and that's where they control everything, and that's why they wear the spacesuits. And there's currently just a new released set of skins. So there were 2 skins, and those look like the people that like it was like in the official image of the live event, and they are the people that are going to like, that's the skin that you should probably wear during the event. So I will be posting a I will be posting a reaction to the live event later tonight around 4 p.m. after the event ends. So be sure to subscribe to tune into that YouTube video. And I hope to see you there. But anyways, this is why I think we are going to be controlling the robot this time, because the Paradigm, I think it was, she was the one that controlled it last time, and I feel like we are going to control it now because, well, it basically, like, if you subscribe and like, it means the most to me, and it really helps. And thank you guys so much for getting up to almost 400 views on my last video, or my second to last video. And because as I told you, I'm trying to become a big YouTuber. Thank you guys so much, it means the most. And if you could get this to as many likes as last time, or as many views as last time, as many likes as last time, or more likes than last time, thank you. It would mean so much to me, and I hope that we can do it. And we're basically, this is the reason why I feel like we're going to be controlling it, is because, like, as you see right here, there's these weapons on the monster, and it seems to be that there's like 4 weapons, 4 parts you can control. So there's one here, which, as I told you, I think it's like the drills, and these are like the guided missiles, either on his knees or his legs. And these other things are just missiles that he's gonna shoot. And I feel like another person, the 4th person on your squad, is going to be controlling the robot, and that's why I think that we are going to be controlling the robot in the squad event. And also, if you're queued in as a solo, then you'll automatically be queued in with another like trio or a squad. And that's like the same with the duo or a trio. You'll just be spawned in with a full squad, and you have to be a squad. So that's why I feel like we are going to be controlling the robot, because it's our first actual squad event. And also, don't forget, like, the IO isn't all the way done. They are still losing the war slowly by slowly, because if we look at the map right here, it's literally a little part of the area that is theirs, and they own the command cavern, the fortress, and the collider, and the rest of the map is filled in with blue. See the blue outline, and the rest is here. And we are basically trying to save, I'm on team 7, to save the team, like the 7. And as you know, the IO, like a little bit ago, they are trying to like bomb the island. If you see the like attack sites and everything, but then I forgot where it is. It's like somewhere over here. They are trying to excavate the right here. See right here? They're trying to excavate where the monster had been kind of stabbed in the head by the robot, but they're trying to excavate the monster. Here's the bones, and I feel like they're trying to take DNA, kinda, and they're trying to recreate him by either the collider or the command cavern, because that's the only parts that could probably like have a science lab or whatever. But that's just a theory. But like, they are excavating, and they're trying to keep the 7. It looks like they're trying to keep the 7 away from this area, because they keep bombing around it to keep them away. So that's just a theory that I have. And as you know, we haven't seen Colombo in a little while, but it seems, so like on the map, around the map, there's these Colombo mounds, like right here. And like, and it's moving in towards the collider, like all the mounds. But if we will see a return to Colombo in season 3 of chapter 3, and like, he might be on our side or he might not be on our side. And we also know that from leaks from I think from Twitter, that people said there would be no unlimited health on Colombo, so we will be able to kill Colombo. But Colombo may or may not be on our side, and we will see a return to him next season.
3. Just to remind you, there's going to be a lot of characters and a lot of dialogue. We have Dr. Sloan. She's the general of the IO forces. She betrayed us in the Season 7 Mothership events, if you guys remember. Agent Jones, he's an agent who used to be working with the IO, but he went rogue.
And there's also like a lot of dialogue for the characters on the map. And then we also have Agent Jones, that he is the one who he used to be on the IO, but then he went rogue, and now he's working with the 7 or the Rock, or I call him the Rock, but he is actually the Foundation, and he went rogue, and so he's going to try to help the 7 win the war. And then I mentioned earlier, there's Gunner, and he's going to be the like, I guess Dr. Sloan's kind of henchman. He's a big guy. He's a big guy, and I feel like he's going to be either controlling the monster right here, or going to be playing a big part in the event. And then there's also Geno, who we've also seen pictures of him, but we haven't seen him in like the actual events or in game. And as we know, he looks very, very similar to Agent Jones. So I feel we all know he's probably Agent Jones' dad. So his name is Geno, and he looks very similar to Agent Jones. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, I'm trying to become a bigger YouTuber, to learn like how to be a YouTuber, and I'm upgrading. So thank you guys so much for almost 400 views on my last video. If we could get the subscribers up to 100 and then 1,000, that would mean so much to me. You guys don't know how much that would mean to me. We're almost to 100 subscribers, so share, like, and subscribe to this channel, and share this video with your friends. Get this up to like the same amount of views, maybe more, like 500 views. Let's try to get it to 500 views, 450 views. And let's get the subscribers to 100 views, and 100 subscribers, and I will tell you the big thing I'm doing. So like, share, and share this with your friends, and subscribe. It would mean the most to me. This is Jonah, and peace.